So what did we discuss about the soul?
I think I forgot.
Okay, let's do some revision, right?
Okay.
We talked about whenever you see the presence of consciousness, the soul is there, right? You remember this?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Soul is there in every living entity. So consciousness means soul, and consciousness means thinking, willing, and feeling. So body appears to be alive because of the soul. If there is no soul, then the body is practically. The car is like the body. Car,
Body.
body.
Excuse me, we cannot hear you.
You cannot hear me? Arya,
Yes.
can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little. It's glitching.
Yeah, it is glitching. That is the challenge of internet. I don't know what to do with it, but yeah,
Yeah.
we'll keep going. So car is the body and driver is the soul. So, this Mahatma Gandhi is dead and his body,
What is it? What did you say?
but no feelings, no desires, no,
Nothing.
right? This is what we covered last week, so I'm going very quickly. And then no movement because there is no consciousness. Same body, but the soul is gone. The soul is gone. Therefore, you will not get the desired response. Even if you go and talk to say, hey, Gandhi, how are you? The soul is gone. So nothing will happen.
It's like the gods, like Krishna.
The soul is not necessarily gone to Krishna, right? So basically, if you see, this is an infinity. Everybody know what's an infinity is? Yeah, what is it?
An infinity is like a number that's not really true.
Yeah, it is pretty large.
It's the number of age.
Yeah, huge. So you see this? This young man became old man, very old, and then he died. And then again, he's born as this little baby, then grows to be a baby boy, then a boy, a youth, man, like that. So this cycle is continuously going on infinite number of times. Means it's a large number. You cannot even figure out how large that number is.
The infinity is a number that no one can figure out.
Yes. And sometimes
It's a fake
make a
number.
mistake.
It's a fake one.
Sometimes make a mistake.
People just tell that number.
Right.
Put the book up there. We don't need it right.
And if you
All
make
the way
a
up there.
mistake, if you do too many sins, papam, then you'll fall into becoming like a bird or a seal or a horse, a cow, or a tiger or a lion, right? You can come into one of these other life forms. It's not guaranteed that you'll come back as a human.
Ooh, what did you do? Let's just, I'm telling you to put it up.
So Lord Krishna says, for the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. So soul is not born, soul is not dying. When soul comes into the baby's body, then it's called, oh, the baby is born, right? And then when somebody dies, they say the person is dead, but the soul is already left the body. So the soul is never born, the soul is not dying. The body is born, and the body is dying.
You're not even paying attention. Let me ask you a question.
The soul does not come into
You're
being.
not coming to be. Does not come into being.
Will not come.
You're not. We have come into being. He does not come into being. He will not.
Yeah. So
He does not come into being. 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 Stop playing with the book. You can make it all unbook.
Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, verse 20. If you open your book, you'll see this. Chapter 2, verse 20. Open your book.
Chapter 2, verse 20. Go to chapter 2.
Yeah.
Verse 20.
I get my book.
Sorry?
Dude,
I go
chapter
and get
2,
my
verse
book.
20.
Yeah. Go and get your
You're
book.
not even close to it right now.
Yeah.
You skipped the page. Let me show you what it is. I read the book halfway already. Verse 1, verse 2, 3. 1 second.
Durga, can you start your camera so that other students can see you?
What?
I was talking to Durga. Yeah, there he is. What is your name again? Durga is not your name, right? It's maybe your mom's name. Oh, it is your name. Okay. Good. Very nice. So in chapter 2, verse,
Okay, I'm in 120.
yeah, so
Is it
Krishna says
120 or 220?
220.
Oh, I'm super close. 1 second. Okay, I found it.
Yeah.
For the soul, neither birth or death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, will not come into being. He is a birth, eternal, ever existing, and premier. He is not slain when body is slain.
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
Stop there. So is unborn means soul is not born. Body is born, but the soul is never born.
Just put it down. We have to go on
Eternal
these
means
points.
very long time, right? From beginning of time till end of time.
Pay attention. You can ask questions. Excuse me, we cannot hear you. Can you turn your volume up?
I think you have to turn your volume up because if my volume is up, your volume,
Oh, your volume's up.
yeah, my volume is up.
Okay,
Is your volume?
that's better.
Yeah. So eternal means something that doesn't have a beginning and something that doesn't have an end.
What is the page number?
So chapter 2, verse 20, you have to search in the sequence, right? Can you unmute Sahana? Yeah, and
Is
tell
that better?
what page number is that?
83. And on top of the book page, it says 220.
Yes, very good.
You have to keep flipping the pages and looking at the top of it until you find something that has like a dot in the middle of it, like a 2, and then a dot, and then a 20.
Okay.
That's what they have up here. I see the dot. It's so tiny. I know, but
Yeah. So basically, when the body is slain, he is not slain. He means the soul. Okay. So soul never dies. That's the point. Yeah, Durga, what's the question?
The question is the like page on 87? 87?
No, you just follow the screen. I think you have a different Bhagavad Gita. That's why the page numbers don't match. No, that is different.
I just took
We
out
have
the.
yellow Bhagavad Gita. Yellow Bhagavad Gita is the one that we are following.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
this one.
Yes, that's one.
They're talking about the yellow Bhagavad Gita.
You also didn't sit properly, little guy. Sit properly. Thank you. Let's keep reading.
Where do you go?
Put away the fan up there.
Can you share it from here?
నువ్వు ఇక్కడ నుంచి చేసి ఎందుకు వస్తున్నావు?
Okay, forget the book. We'll just read from the screen. Okay, forget the book, read from the screen. So Krishna is saying, as a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up old and useless ones.
Wait, which page is what you're reading from?
222.
2022.
Now we have moved from 220 to 222.
Akindi. As person. Oh, Papa, how can a person know who knows that the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn, and water, teacher, kill anyone or cause anyone to kill? Can I get water? This is what it says. The black letters. Can I get water? Can I get water?
Yes, yes.
I'm in 2. It says, "Oh, Partha, how can a person who knows that the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn, and immutable, kill anyone or cause anyone to kill?"
Mhm. Yeah. So,
Is that the paper?
yeah, that is fine. You just follow the screen, okay? When you go take bath, do you put on new clothes? I mean, the fresh clothes? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So similarly, when the body becomes dirty and the body becomes weak, the soul will leave the body and go on to a new body. All right? Will you wear the same clothes for 20 days? The clothes will start stinking. Are you still wearing those?
No.
No. Similarly, when the body becomes useless, the soul leaves the body and goes to the next body.
I found a page. Oh, thank you. I found a page that says, "Similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless."
Very good. Very good. Yeah, that's the page you want to be. Okay, can somebody read the purport? The purport is at the bottom of that page.
Me?
Okay, yeah, Sahana, go.
You mean the change of the body by atomic individual soul is an accepted phase? Even the modern scientists who do not believe in the existence of a soul, but at the same time cannot explain the source of the energy, appear in the childhood, boyhood, from boyhood to youth, and again from youth to old age. From old age, the change is transformed to another body. This has already been explained in a previous verse, 2:13.
Very good. Very good. So what is your understanding, Sahana? Can you explain?
That when you have some scientists cannot find out the source of the energy from boyhood to youth. The change of the body by the individual soul is accepted from even the modern scientists who do not believe in the existence of the soul, but at the same time cannot explain the source of energy.
Okay. So now you get the idea. We have to leave the body at some point. You see? This is the infinite loop. This is the infinite loop that you are seeing. We are continuously changing bodies, just like we are continuously changing clothes, right? Changing clothes or changing bodies. So the one person may be a girl in this life, and next life they may take the body of a boy, right? They may become a boy in the next life, or somebody is a human being in this life. They may become an animal in the next life, like that.
Don't you know animals are human beings?
No, animals are also living species. Humans are also living species.
Yeah, but people sometimes say that animals are humans as well.
No, animals are not humans. They don't have the same level of intelligence as humans.
Which we know, which I know, but we can say that they're from the same source, and we both have a mind, a mouth, and
Yeah, but they are much,
half.
much more weaker. The animals are much more weaker in the mind, in the body, than human beings. Human beings can do things that animals cannot do.
Yeah, and I actually got juice on the book.
Yeah. Okay.
She said water, juice.
And now go to 2.29.
Yeah, paint.
2.29.
What is the page number?
Mahana, what is the page number?
93.
The page number is
93.
94. O descendant of the who dwells in the body that can never be slain, therefore you need grieve any nothing
No, that's the
more.
wrong page. 93 is the correct page.
I'm on 30. Oh, now I found it. It's in 91. Well, that's 28.
No.
Oh, the
Yes.
correct page is page 20, 92 and 93.
Yes.
Stop. No one can even see. Come over here and stop playing. Are you barely? I just don't want the mat. And take it away. Let me get up. Take it away.
Okay, Aryan, please read that page 93.
Some look on the soul as amazing. Some describe him as amazing, and some hear of him amazing, while others, even after hearing about him, cannot understand him at all.
Right, right. So what does it mean? It means that the soul is very difficult to understand, right? The soul is very difficult to
Yes.
understand. You think, oh, it's so amazing, wow, but I don't know how to measure him. I don't know what this thing is, right? These are the kind of challenges
Yes.
we run into when we try to understand the soul.
They just
Okay, Aryan, can you read the purport?
The fact that the atomic soul within the body of gigantic animal in the body of gigantic tree, and also the microbic germs, millions and billions of occupy only an inch of space is certainly very amazing. Men with poor fund and knowledge and men who are not assured cannot understand that the wonders of individual atomic spark of spirit. Even though it is explained by the greatest authorities of knowledge who imparted lessons even to Brahma, the first living being in the universe, owning to a gross material competition of things, most men in the age cannot imagine how such a small particle can be both so great and so small. So men look at the soul proper as wonderful, either by the constitution engrossed in the subject matters for sense grand gratification, that they have very little time to understand the questions of self-understanding, even though it is a fact that would without this self-understanding all activities result in an ul- ultimate defeat in the struggle of extension. Perhaps they have no idea that one must think of the soul and thus make a solution to the material miseries. Some people who are inclined to hear about soul may be attending lectures in a good association, but sometimes owing to the ignorance they are misguided by the acceptance of super soul and the automatic soul as one without disintegration and magnitude. It is very difficult to find a man with perfectly understanding the position of the super soul. The automatic soul, there is a respective function and relationship and all other major and minor details, and it's some more.
Very good. Very good. So can you explain what you understood from your reading?
That some people they'll decline what to hear about soul. They are, some people are like good at soul and they'll attend like lectures and good at association, but sometimes learning Koreans also. But if they did not accept the super soul, if they accept the super soul, they will automatic soul will respect the functions.
Very good. Very good. So let's look at the differences. Body is matter, right? So if you scratch your hand, the dust will fall off, like skin will fall off, like that. It is matter. Whereas soul is spirit, means it cannot be touched. It is like a spark. So body is not conscious. Body, like if you look at a dead body and say, hello, Mr. John, wake up, the dead body will not wake up. It's not conscious. Whereas soul is conscious.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
My screen cannot turn on.
What's that?
My screen cannot turn on. It says that you have off my screen and it cannot turn.
You cannot see the screen?
No, my screen can't turn on.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Because it says that you're the host and you're not on the screen.
That's fine. Just here, okay? Just here. Okay, so body changes, but soul does not change.
It's now working.
It's constant. So your soul will never change, whether it's in this body, next body, the following body, or the body 2 times ago, right? Like two lifetimes ago, you had different bodies, but soul is never changing. Body is temporary, right? So it will only be there for like 78 years. After that, all of our bodies will start disintegrating, and then we have to go get new bodies. And soul is eternal. Eternal means is always there. Body is dead matter. It's not really alive. Body is not alive. Because of the soul, the body looks alive. Soul is alive. Right? Any questions?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know what you're gonna read next. Isn't it on page 230?
We can do 230, or we can go like the difference between soul and super soul. Super soul means in your body there is a soul and there is a super soul. We are called Jivatma. Soul is called Paramatma. Sometimes people use this term, right? Paramatma will know, like that. Right?
Can I tell you a question?
Yeah.
It says in the book. Can I tell you a question?
Yes.
In the world, in the country below India, Ramana is the king. He's saying in Ramayana, the thing that Ravana is like a bad guy in Sri Lanka. Ravana is like a god and Sita's his sister for a reason.
Yeah, Ravana is also a Brahmana, right? Ravana is a Brahmana. He does all the pujas. He wakes up in the morning, but his only
And his
weakness,
brother,
yeah, this only
and
weakness,
his brother is a good guy, and his brother is a good guy, and he told Rama that Ramana's weakness is the belly button.
yeah.
That's because his mother put some type of potion thing. She kept Amritam up a bottle of Amritam in his belly button. So
Yeah.
if Rama breaks it, he would die.
Right, right. That's a good point. Yeah, it looks like you read the Ramayana. So Ravana is not necessarily a bad guy. His only problem is he likes to have many wives. So he had 1,000 wives and then he wanted more wives. So he captured Mother Sita and he took her away, right? And he was,
So many heads.
yeah, he has 10 heads. So
And then
that is why,
when-
because he stole somebody
Okay,
else's
have to-
wife, that's why Lord Rama came and killed him. Okay.
Mhm.
So the soul is very small, Anu, and super soul is Vibhu, means very big, infinite.
Mm.
Soul is
Well,
cognizant of one's body, like you understand what is happening in your body, but you don't understand what's happening in other people's body, like in your
But-
mate's body, for example. Right? So,
What page is that?
huh?
What page is that on?
No, this is not in a page. This is my presentation.
Oh.
Yeah. So super soul knows what's happening in everybody else's body, right? You can only know what's happening in your body, but super soul knows what's happening in everybody's body. And soul,
So that's
servitor. Soul means soul is a servant of God. And super soul is a loving master. He is the master, like that. Okay. Any questions on this?
No.
No. Okay, now let's chant Hare Krishna. We'll go back to the chanting page.
which page is that? This page. What page is it? What
Okay.
page is it?
Yeah, forget the page. Let's chant. Okay.